Team Fortress 2 Classic, or now known as Team Fortress 2 Classified, is a mod that was released on Steam on January 30th in the year of our Lord 2026. And it is a mod for TF2 which builds upon the original inspirations and tone of TF2 back in, well, 2007, and a little before that when it was just in the trailers and all the visual. And the mod does come with refreshed visuals, new game modes, new maps, weapons, teams, etc., etc. I have been waiting a very, very long time for this mod to come out. And so far, what I played from it when it released yesterday, and I waited desperately for it to come out, it is right now a 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. Now, a little disclaimer, all footage in this video of gameplay in the background is from a stream that I did on January 30th when, well, the mod came out. And on to sort of the table of contents for the video. Alright, so here's the table of contents for what I'm going to be talking about in the video. I'm mainly going to be going over the new weapons for the 9 mercs, some of the new maps, the 10th class in the game, the civilian, the new modes. I think it's a new game mode, not modes, and some differences between, well, base TF2 and obviously TF2 Classic, and I think I might do some comparisons between both the original mod and the Steam release mod to see if there are maybe some differences. I doubt there are, but you can never be so sure. But firstly, on to the new shit for the 9 mercs. So we're going to start out with Scout for this one, and for Scout's primary, he has the nail gun. Which, the nail gun by itself, if you shoot once, is about 12 to 13 damage. In burst, it can go from 13 to 26. I'd say this one's a pretty good damage dealer overall, I'd say. And yes, it is from the old trailer, and I am a big fan that it is in the game. Next we have is the brick, which is the second throwable item for Scout, and it recharges rather quickly. When thrown at any normal class, it does about 65 damage per throw. I don't really see it doing any more than what I've tested out in the field, but overall, I see it's a pretty good comedic weapon. It's very funny, and I like how it's been added to the game. And that's pretty much what Scout has been given for some new stuff. On to Soldier. Next we have is the RPG, which is like the regular rocket launcher, but it can only fire once. And the damage it deals is a lot, especially on direct hit. And it also does have a good amount of splash damage. Now I don't fully know the radius of it because I only tested it once for the splash damage, but it seems to be pretty good. Now one of the caveats about this rocket that you shoot out of the rocket launcher is that it does arch, which can be a downside of some people, but it's also an upside as well, because if you can aim your weapon right, you'll be able to hit some far shots, and yes, you are able to rocket jump with it. Next we have is the Admiralty Anchor, which is kind of interesting a little bit, is that it kind of acts like a pseudo Market Gardener in a way. The base damage you get when just swinging it normally is 65. It may be higher, maybe depending on the class or the range, but this is just what I'm seeing from my gameplay. It still works how it would if you're doing a Trollger, but it all depends on the height that you do. So the more airtime you get, the more damage you do. It's kind of like using the man-treads in a way. It's really, really, really cool, really cool. Next, on to Pyro. For Pyro, he gets a weapon called the Twin Barrel, which is a double-barrel shotgun given to Pyro. That's pretty fucking cool, alright? And it works off the same mechanics, in a way, as the Force of Nature for Scout, but less knockback. Less knockback in a way towards the enemy and towards Pyro itself. Now, the knockback does work off how it typically would, whereas the closer you are to the enemy, the more knockback is taken, but at a certain distance, the knockback stops being effective. Mainly, I'd say from a little farther than mid to far away. The damage overall is alright. It's not the best, but it's still usable. Obviously, shotgun knowledge, they're going to do better at close range. On to the next one for Pyro, which is the Harvester, which is a little interesting, I have to say. When you flame someone as Pyro, and the tick damage over time with the afterburn, it charges up the meter, and you get a crit. And if I remember correctly from the stats, I'll probably throw up all the stats for all the weapons on screen. When you kill someone with that fully charged thing for the scythe, you get health back, and it also does overheal as well. And also, Pyro having a fucking scythe is awesome. Now on to Demo, who probably has the most new stuff out of all the classes in the game. For Demo, we have this thing called the Cyclops, which basically, in a way, acts like the Halo Reach grenade launcher, but TF2ified. When you just simply press left mouse button, you shoot the projectile, and it detonates within like maybe a foot of you, maybe a foot or 2 feet. But when you hold down left mouse button, when you shoot, it has like a fuse on it, and when you let go of left mouse button, it detonates. I say it's really good if you're trying to guess where the enemy is going or aiming where the enemy is going. It's a very good weapon in my opinion. And I am not a Demo player. I rarely play Demo. And it is a very good weapon. I just have to say the one caveat, you have to really be good at your arches. Next we have is the Myliner. Kind of just in the name, it does what the name says. It lays mines down. It's like the Quickie Bomb launcher, but instead the bombs are flat. When you hit right mouse button, they go away, and it's good for territorial control, and I don't mean like the game, I mean like playing Koth, or you're playing Attack and Defense. If you want to have some bombs on the floor, actually put them on the walls too, but you can't really see that well, then this is your go-to weapon. You can sticky jump with them, but it's like, I wouldn't recommend it at all. And you can also self-detonate them as well when you step on them, but besides that, the weapon's alright, it's fine. And next is the Dynamite, which is, yes, I know, it's from the old trailer, I think from 2007 or 2006. It basically acts like a bomb that you can, it's just a grenade, it's basically just a grenade. But you can charge the throw up, and when it initially blows up, there are other sticks of dynamite that go around it that, well, blow up too. And it does have damage on hit when you direct hit someone, and it's a really cool weapon overall. In my opinion, Demo probably has the best custom new weapons added to the game. They're very, very cool. I highly recommend you try out Demo when you play this mod. Now for Heavy, the Tomislav Classified equivalent is the anti-aircraft cannon, which is a very interesting weapon. It deals explosive damage for Heavy, which is really cool, I have to say, but again, I'd rather just use stock when I play as Heavy in TF2 Classified. The weapon deals explosive damage relatively pretty good at medium to close range, but when you do use it at close range, you do take self-damage. And there is a fall-off to how far you can shoot with it. I'd say the length is as long as the 2-fort bridge, which is about as well as I can do it. The damage does have a bit of a fall-off. Again, that's typical for maybe most weapons that deal tons of damage at medium to close range. It's just a given. The weapon's cool, the design's cool. I just think that stock still shines way brighter than it, because stock is just arguably the best minigun for Heavy in the entirety of the planet Earth, alright? Next we have is the Chekhov's Punch, which is this game's KGB. killing goes to boxing. When you hit someone, you gain a crit. When you hit them again, you crit them, and you also gain another crit. Now, it also has the stat that is sort of like the downside stat from the Fist of Steel, where when you get hit while holding these out, or when you have them equipped, you get critted. Only when it's a melee crit. It's just the KGB, but from Kroger. It's good, but again, I'd rather just have the stock fist, or like the KGB, or the Fist of Steel, etc., etc. It sounds good on paper, but I don't think it's really well executed. And yes, the crits do go to your weapon, to your shotgun, etc., etc. Overall, I think Heavy is the weakest out of all the new weapons for the 9 mercs, which is a bit saddening to me as a Heavy mate myself, but you get what you get. I didn't throw a fit. But that's it for Heavy. Next we have is the Engineer, which for him, he gets the coil gun for a secondary, which I didn't really look too much into it. All I can really think is that it's a stock reskin pistol, or pardon me, a reskin of the stock pistol, sorry for that you can charge up. And when you fully charge it, you can basically rocket jump in a way, but it's kind of hard for me to do it. I think when you charge it up, it deals more damage. I haven't really used it too much when I play Engineer, because I mainly focused on, you know, getting my buildings up, using some strats I learned playing Highlander. You know, not an Engie main, I still know some of the strats for some of the other classes. And now the next thing he has is the jump pad, or the jump pad, fan pad, whatever you want to call it. It's really, really cool for Engineer. It just, what sucks is that you can't upgrade it. I'd say this is best to use when it comes to smaller maps, such as Koth, maybe even like some smaller payload maps. I'd say when it comes to the larger maps, such as, you know, hell, Hydro, Upward, Badwater, stick to the regular teleporter. But overall, Engie, I think what he got for this, it's pretty cool. It's interesting, it's new, innovative. I like it a lot. Now for Medic, we have the Rejuvenator, which is basically the Chug Splash from Fortnite, but TF2ified. And yes, I know for some of you special people out there, no shade, this is basically Baptiste heal weapon from Overwatch, so it's basically that. So I guess you can say TF2 stole from Overwatch this one time. But it's a mod. It's honestly, it's interesting for how it works for Medic. The Uber charge, I have to say, is probably the most interesting out of all of the Uber charges in all of TF2 history. It's a little shield that goes around, and anyone that goes inside of that bubble is Uber charged for like 8 seconds, I think. Only when you're inside the bubble. When you get out, you have like the flashing effect and then it goes away. It's really cool. I'd say it is best used if you're playing payload, or if you're playing Koth, or attack and defense, etc., etc. And you have to hold down a point, and you're getting pushed into a choke point. Pop that bitch down, you're golden. And that is all for Medic. Finally, for Spy, he has the
L'Escampette,
which is basically this game's Dead Ringer, but not at the same time. When you use it, you obviously cloak yourself, but when you are cloaked, you move faster. I'd say maybe about the same speed as when you're using the Big Earner to backstab someone, just minus the less health you have. Overall, it's pretty cool. I personally won't use it because I don't play Spy. I really have no incentive to play him. But that's about everything to me that seems new for the mod. I have played this mod before. If I did miss over any weapons that are actually new in the released mod on Steam, please let me know in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I would rather not look like an idiot, but rather be corrected and learn from my mistakes. I want to improve my content, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But besides that, onto our next section, the new maps that were added in the released version of TF2 Classified. Alright, welcome to the new maps, speedrun round. I kind of want to go through these a little quickly, just because I don't want to harbor too long on this, excuse me, on these maps. And yes, this is OBS mic, so if you hear my fan in the background, I am very sorry, but there's nothing I can do to get rid of it, because if I put noise suppression on in OBS, I sound like a tin can. So this map is, I think it's, 4 arena flask, which means it has the 4 teams, blue, red, green, and yellow man, yellow. So this map, okay, looking at it, looks nice. Very small. I could definitely see this map being very chaotic. Eggs. That nice sound like that sun, you know. Look at these wedge, you know. There's ammo right there. The map looks fine. Looks cool. Capture point. There's some good spots. I can see like a sentry being up in here. Maybe heavy playing on one of these hay bales. Maybe some head glitch potentiality on either sides, but you gotta be like fucking rotating and shit depending on the team you're on. Overall, the theming seems fine. It's very cool. The map seems structured well. It seems like it's balanced. There may be some imbalances in it, but overall, map looks fine. Next map. Alright, this is 4 Arena Floodgate. Again, we're on blue, because this is just a blue-sided person when it comes to TF2. Maps. So far, the map looks good. The theming, it doesn't really give off Floodgate vibes to me. It gives me more of just like an industrial area that uses stuff. Oh, okay. This kind of seems a little Floodgatey, kind of, with just how it looks. It looks like one of those hydro generators and whatever the fuck that is up there. Little maps, I guess. Fuck that is. Supplies. Map looks good. Having these pipes up here, they seem fine for advantages. I guess trying to maybe bomb off of that to maybe try to get their medic, if their medic's there, or as a scout, you know, jumping up into either these sheds or the roof. Map looks overall, it looks well. The lighting seems fine. I wish it wasn't like, I wish this was more like, you know, midday where the sun was right above, not, maybe, this might be dusk or like in the evening. But overall, the map seems fine. It doesn't really give off Floodgate vibes, but overall, the map's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the theming of it. It's nice. But next map. Alright, this is 4 Dom Hydro, which is just TC Hydro, but domination, you know? Call of Duty domination. Now, this is just Hydro, but with the lighting set to evening, or probably like early night, whatever you could say it. Map. It's Hydro. It's mainly the big section. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, game, for doing that. It's mainly the big section of the map that everyone remembers with the little satellite in the middle. I think I should go find that, actually. But it's still as confusing as what main Hydro is. This timer, I did not condone adding this whatsoever. I didn't condone the radar dish. It's as confusing again as what normal Hydro is. Here's yes, King. The big radar dish, the best part. I don't know why it does that to the right. Little box, the God Rays coming in. The TF2C Rapture. The map seems fine. It's just the most well-known area of Hydro that's in it. That's fine. It's good. Domination. I'll get that later in the new game mode / modes. I will briefly go over VIP in that section, but again, for Dom Hydro, it's alright. It's just the large section of that everyone knows of Hydro. Next map. Alright, welcome to 4 Dom Creephost. I think it's the name. It's just basically domination, but it is Digger Keep. But large. And I love the medieval mode. I don't know if that's a health thing. I like the medieval mode. It's a very fun mode. It's what I try to end all of my, or what I used to try to end all my TF2 streams on. I don't know why that happened. I forgot to put MP_tournament1 on, but it's fine. It's fine. Overall, the theming of the map, I love the medieval theming. It's just amazing. It's a chef's kiss, I'd say. What is area 4? I don't know why. That area is questionable. There's like no way just to get out of there except for that one way you get through. But it seems fine. It seems cool. I got green over there. I got red, yellow. Overall, map seems fine. It's awesome. I like the medieval setting. I love the medieval mode in TF2. I like the medieval setting in general. It's really cool. But yeah, that's fine. Next map. Alright, so this is Forkoth Frigid. So far, it's a pretty cool map, you know. I'm here all night. It does give me the vibes of the Half-Life 3 Epistle 3 coming out soon to Xbox. Sisyphus, aka the Borealis. It's a Koth mode, it's King of the Hill, it's got 4 teams, so it's definitely going to be chaotic as hell. And that's the thing from Nucleus. The map seems fine. I like the good chilly vibes it has. Again, if it's a map that has... Oh, fuck. Oh, it's so cool. I love... I forgot what they're called. The Northern Lights. If it has like something that has like the Northern Lights in it, I love it. I love the frigid vibes of it, the coldness in Antarctica, wherever the hell this takes place. And I love these vibes. It's very cozy. I like it. And yeah, overall, it's a good map. Probably very chaotic because it's a 4-team Koth. But anyways, next map. All right, welcome. Hello, gonna move. Welcome to Payload Race Sisyphus. This is a 4-team payload race. We have blue, yellow, red, and green. So this map is probably going to be hella chaotic. And it'll probably take 50 years to even be able to get up this at all. Like, probably when all the cards come up to here, it's like, yeah, no, we're going to end the game, Chief. Get the fuck out of my store. Which, I gotta say, the setting, I like it. It gives me Upward, but ×4 edition, where it's just quicker Upward, but it's also 4 carts. That's cool. I like the little quarry vibes it has, where they're mining out limestone and whatnot. Which, fun fact, I was going to make a Koth map, where it takes place in a stone quarry. That was, you know, I kind of can't do that anymore because there's already, in a way, a map that has that idea, which is Odyssey. Thank you. But yeah, map seems chill, seems fine. It's pretty cool. Payload race, not a fan of the mode, but 4-team payload race seems pretty fun, chaotic. Next map, welcome to Control Point's Fast Line. Now, looking at this map, something like, you know, that rocket is not even fully done, okay? Kind of looks like the last point of, what is it, Dust Bowl? So this is just a 5 control points map. Interesting. The map, it's 5 CP, 5 control points. I'm not a big fan of the mode. I'm probably only going to play it when I do 6s, which that video will be made whenever I do it. Should be called awesome. But the map, theming, seems chill. I like it. I typically like a lot of the themings for the TF2 maps. I think this one, it kind of feels a little bit like, Badlands, sort of, with, you know, the transitionary shacks that you walk through. This little bean gives you some Badlands vibes. But overall, it is just like, you know, the Australian, like, New Mexico desert area with the orange sand, dirt mixed together. It just, the map gives us some pretty cool vibes. I like it. It seems well designed. There's probably maybe some imbalances here and there. But overall, I think the people that made this map, or made the maps in total in this game, or actually this mod, did put the time and day to balance out the modes well. Next map, welcome to Control Points, or well, Attack and Defense, Furnace, which, yes, this is in a way a reskin of, Gravel Pit, which I'm fine with. I like Gravel Pit. It's an alright map, but it is a bit of a reskin. There are definitely some differences, but in general, it is just Gravel Pit. But it still kind of plays the same. There are, again, you know, what I said multiple times, differences. 8 Point, I like the design of it. I played it last night, actually. It's a very good map. 8 Point, looks chill. Let's go to C, the final point. C Point, looks chill as well. I like the little laser up there, looks cool. It's about the same, you know, elevated area, but looks fine. I like the design of it. It's very blast pointy in a way. It's very good. Head over to B Point. I can not get stuck on a wall. B Point. About the same. Well designed. I think this one's probably a bit better than what it is on regular Gravel Pit. Just that the point is like beneath the main like defense area that you can hold up in. So it can definitely allow for some interesting gameplay. But overall, map seems fine. When I played it the other night, it was fun. So next map. Welcome to Control Point's Title V4. And it's looking like a regular Control Points map. I'm not a big fan of these maps or this game mode again, but I probably will like to learn it, or I will learn to like it again when I do 6. It's giving me vibes to that one Payday 2 heist where you're going to the art exhibit and it's out at night. I like this vibe. Very industrial, and I know of that blue simply more the more industrial feeling side, and rest the kind of more rural, you know, farm feeling vibe. But this whole industrial complex, there's like working people here. I like this vibe. I like this vibe a lot. And I could definitely see some interesting spots for some choke points, some holds, some pushes. Overall, this map feels fine. If I played it, I probably would like it, but again, I don't like the 5 control point mode that much. But again, the map seems pretty chill. I like the vibe of it, and also, is it the Golden Gate Bridge? What the fuck? Does this take place in California? That immediately makes it delisted from the game. Get the fuck out of my store. Next map. Welcome to Domination Oil Canyon. One of the new modes, Domination, which is basically how it would play out in Call of Duty. Map, looking at it so far, seems chill. I like the kind of little industrial again, very industrial area. Burn oil to create power. I like that. I do live around those kind of power plants near my house. Like the little granular laser or the laser up there, pretty chill. It seems that this is a lot more of a fast-paced map. So I have played this game mode before, if I'm right. But so far, the map seems chill. I like the design of it. Multiple ways to attack, multiple ways to flank. This feels a lot like a Suijin, my bad. With like the upper area up there, but a lot more accessible and a lot more easier to get killed and possibly juggled by a soldier. So far, map seems chill. I like the theming of it. Again, it's very nice, like the nice industrial feel. There's working class people here. I like it. And yeah, next map. Welcome to Domination Railway. Again, another map for the new mode. And looking at it so far, I love this theming. Again, the nice industrial, hard brick walls feeling. I love it. Got some good, some top areas over here. Looks like some good flank routes going around. Midpoint. There only was a train that can come here, but there may be a train. I don't know. I haven't played this map yet, but oh, there's a train. It's coming through this way. Let's find out. Ah, yes. Die. So there's a train that goes through, and the door closes. Interesting. Why is the door open like that? That's kind of fucking weird. Interesting. Map seems chill. I like the lighting. It's very nice. It's very chill, very calming. I like it a lot. I like these nighttime maps. It's a little bit of a fresher, like just changing the time of day for a map, I feel does change the vibe of the map. And I like the nice little synthwave look to the skyline right here. There's nothing particular about the color gradient over there at all whatsoever. But overall, map seems chill. I like it for. Oh shit! Does the train go all the way through each side? That's actually fucking cool. But yeah, overall, map seems chill. I like it. Next map. Alright, welcome to Domination Sawtooth. Again, another map in the new game mode, Domination. And I have played this map before, and I have to say, or have I? I don't remember. I may have or may not. If I didn't, then I'm an idiot. I like the theming of it. I like the saws here, the death saws that are a Live Leak edition. I like this again. More of a rural industrial area. I like the theming of Sawmill. If it was raining, it would probably be a lot more chill, but I like the more alpine, filled with the nice tall mountains over there. Satellite tower, pardon me. But map overall seems chill. I like it. I like you, and I want you. And this map, I can take it the easy way or the hard way. But overall, map seems chill. I like it a lot. Overall, I think it's well made. Balancing seems fine. The mirrored sides seem chill, and I like the map. Next map. Welcome to Payload Race Nightfall _ Final. A map that I have played before in the TF2 Classic mod, when it was called TF2 Classic. I don't remember much from it, but I'm not a big fan of Payload Race maps, but it seems fine. This area can definitely be the standstill area for 5 hours, where it just does nothing. I like the rain, I like the vibe of it. It's very nice, very chill. I can probably fall asleep playing this map. But yeah, map seems chill. Again, not a big fan of Payload Race maps. They're not my shtick. I'm more of a just a base Payload player, or really a Koth player. I've learned to enjoy Koth, but yeah, map seems chill. Next map. Alright, welcome to Payload _ Jin. And I gotta say, I like this map already. I'm liking the style of it. This is giving me all of the vibes of Anubis and Mirage and Dust 2, but like the good parts of it. Mainly Anubis. Remember when I did my Highlander video and I went to week 5 Nadal? I'll probably put up a little speed run version of it up on top of the screen here. I hated that map, and I kind of compared to those maps again. But this map, comparing it again to those maps, but it's actually good. And it's Payload, and it's better. Every way possible, every way possible. A little transition door right there. A little walk through this map. Ooh, I like this very Indiana Jones feeling. I like those little statues over there. Very nice, very nice. Got a death pit over here. Very nice. I like this a lot. This is better than the other death pit from Nadal. Give us like a hashtag fuck Nadal in the comments section, please. That map fucking sucks. Whoever made that map, I hope you have a wonderful day. I like you. This nice little open area. Oh, dude. I want to like... This is an area? Oh, yes. Rocco 1. Rocco 5. I want to like explore this map and like find fucking treasures and shit, dude. Map is awesome. What the fuck? Actual goaded map? What the fuck? His writing is fire. Beethoven style? Oh, that's like Half-Life down there. That's a little Half-Life section. But overall, this map is just like... This map is Nadal, but if it was actually good and was designed well. This is awesome. I like this map. WFAPS. Next map. Alright, welcome to TD Caper. I think that means Total Domination Caper. Or Capper, however you say it. I have played this map. It's very chaotic, very small. I like the chaos of it. I think it's also pretty well themed. It gives me off a Floodgate vibe of like some evil corporation, James Bond type shit. The capture points are interesting. The little zones you can capture and then the actual point itself. A is around here somewhere. Hey, let's see. Let's go to C. C I have to say is probably the better of them. We can just, you know, come down here, a little swim. C is pretty chill because it's like, oh, you have this section over here, and it has a window too. Like, yo, peekaboo, coming to kill you. Dead. I gotta say, overall map pretty chill. I give it a genuine WFAPS, on God, no cap. A gives me like some Dust Bowl vibes, but map's pretty chill. I like it. I think it would make it a lot more chaotic as if it was 4 teams, but overall, from what I played last night, very, very good map. On to the next map. Welcome to VIP R2 Bridge, a map for obviously the VIP mode. I don't know what the R in VIP really stands for. I don't really play the VIP mode that much. But so far, the theming of the map, I like how it's kind of like a, you know, inner downtown city vibes. You know, get the nice little neon lights there. Some fucking random ass boxes. The bridge. The bridge. Ah, yes. The standard 2 bridge over here. If I had to guess, it means that there's 2 VIPs. But again, I haven't really played VIP that much, except maybe like once on Badwater. Got a little pond right here, looks very nice. The theming overall, pretty chill, like how it's nighttime. It's very nice, very chill. Got the fucking nuke going off right there on the top right. It's very chill. What the fuck? That's the nuke on the top right. It's very chill. I like the map. Genuine faps, genuine faps. And next map, welcome to VIPR Chopper. Which I'm guessing the basis of the map is that we're out here in the normal area where TF2 stays with, and then we have a helicopter. A very cartoonish helicopter. Interesting, interesting. Map seems chill again. I don't play the VIP mode that much. This little big industrial area gives me very gives me the opening area to the Lambda complex in Half-Life 1. Where Gordon, like, you know, takes down those motherfuckers down there. Second point, over here, I guess the enemy VIP is over there. And if I had to guess, same side over there is just mirrored. I like the theming. It's very chill. Very chill. Vibes a bit. On God. No cap. I like it. But yeah, map, pretty good. Next map, and welcome to VIPR Drizzle. Which, if I had to guess, is just the VIP mode on a nice little foresty feeling map. Some mountain range around it. That's just, you know, drizzling the entire time. You got the car right here. It's nice. Let me in. Let me in. Escape zone. Escape. Feels nice. I'm liking the vibes of the map. It feels good. Feels chill. Feels chill. I like it a lot, you know. Very safe feeling. Like the light white lines right there. It's nice. You know, get B over there. Right here. Guessing you have the same thing over here. A. But I guess it's just like you try to take your VIP from your side over to the other side and whatnot, and vice versa. Map seems fine, seems chill. Again, for the third and possibly final time, I don't play the VIP mode. I'll probably play it more when I, you know, do some more testing in this game and whatnot, because I still want to play some of the other modes and maybe some of the new maps too. I really want to play Domination, but so far, this map, I like the vibes. And if I'm right, this should be all the new maps. And again, if I missed any maps that are new in the mod that released on Steam that haven't been in the mod already since it's been created, then please, again, correct me in the comments. But that is the TF2C map speedrun over. Next in the list is the 10th class. So, the 10th class. Everyone knows what it is. It's a civilian from TF1 Classic, and is now in TF2 Classic, aka Classified. Now, the main thing about this character, or class, is that it's randomly picked for whoever plays it in the VIP mode, and his one special ability is that he's able to boost any of the mercs where they have an increased fire rate, increased melee rate, etc., etc. The main thing that you're going to be doing is taking it from one point to the other, blah, blah. He does have another weapon, which is the Ebony Cane, and it does add more stats to him and increases something. I forgot what it said. Overall, the class is cool. There's really nothing much to talk about it. It's the civilian. We got him back. We made it, boys. We did it. We made it. We're on top of the world now. The class by itself, I haven't played it personally since the last time I played TF2 Classic, all the way back, I think, in fucking 2021, 2022. But when I played it, the class is alright. That's really much I can talk about it. And now on to the 2 new game modes, well really, 1 new game mode and a returning game mode from TF2 Classic. So, mainly the first new game mode is Domination. If you've played Domination in Call of Duty, you've played Domination in TF2. It plays the same way. The more points you have, the more points you get. It plays up to 125. If I had to guess, this mode is probably a good mix between the longevity of capture the flag maps and just the control of the map in control points, tech and defense, etc., etc. The gameplay of it's alright. Like, again, it's just fucking Domination from Call of Duty. The map that I played on, I like it. It's pretty chill. Again, I did play with bots because I couldn't find a server, because a lot of the other servers are just, well, the base TF2 maps. Overall, this mode's fine. I enjoy it, and I really don't have to speak on VIP because I already talked about it a little bit in the 10th class thing, but again, it's just taking the VIP from one point to the next. It's basically payload, but instead of having a bomb, it's a fleshy person that can die. But besides that, Domination's a pretty chill mode. I like it. Will I play it a bunch? Not really. It seems like a one and done thing for me. Maybe if I give some more time in the oven and I play with friends, I may enjoy it more. But right now, it's like, hey, if it's in the thing, if we switch to it when I get into a server, I don't mind playing it. But overall, it's a good game mode. And on to the differences between TF2C and base TF2. Now, for this section, it's going to be a little short. But the differences that I mainly went over are just visual differences. Nothing much. I didn't really go more into the technical side and gameplay, game modes, sort of stuff. I want to leave that for the bros, the bigger bros out there who look more into that stuff, because I'm just a simple friendly inchworm. That's all I am. What I mainly saw for visual differences is the lighting for the weapons, mainly like Scout, Heavy, a little more vibrant for the lighting, and also I know my regular TF2 view models, I know they're centered. It's a mod that I have. If you're so curious on what the mod is, I will link the mod in the description. It is up to you if you want it. I'm just the messenger, bro. The Devilman's grenade launcher, instead of having 5 or 6 cylinders, I think it's 5, it has 4. And you can actually see the grenades being loaded into each individual cylinder, instead of in base TF2, he loads it into one over and over and over again without spinning it. For Medic, there is the crit streak. It has a different look to it. The nozzle on the end of it's more of a cone shape rather than the base look it does in base TF2. For Pyro, obviously, the weapons look a little more vibrant under the light, but the effect that it actually has for the flame is different compared to the base TF2 one. I kind of like them both. I'd say the one in base TF2 I lean a little more towards, because like it's a little nostalgic to it. It's source fire. I like how it looks, but the one for TF2C is very good looking. I like the crispiness of it. And also, one of the other things, if you do see it in my base TF2 showing this stuff, the crosshairs from both games, TF2C has a more crisp and clear looking crosshair than compared to the one from TF2. I still like TF2's crosshair, I just wish it was a lot more HD, because it's grainy on the outside, and also my crosshair is much larger than my one in TF2C, because I can see the one in TF2C a lot better than compared to the one in TF2 base. And that's all the models, are all like the differences that I saw. There may be some other ones that I haven't noticed yet, but overall, that's what I saw. And now on to the just conclusion of the video to wrap this whole thing up in a nice big bow. So, in conclusion, this mod is possibly the greatest mod of all time. Like, genuinely. This mod is very good, and I gotta say, it has been worth the wait, in my opinion, for just forever. I love this mod. Go fucking play this mod. Go fucking play it right fucking now. Go to Steam, look up TF2 Classified, install that shit, and play it. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. The quality that's went into it, the effort, it is just... I give a chef's kiss to the team that is behind this. It just... Keep up the great work. What I want more for this mod is I want them to add some new weapons. I really, not even like just base T2 weapons, just like add in shit that's possibly from the beta, pre-TF2. I want more maps that are not like base TF2 gimmicky where, oh, it goes from attack and defense to payload. I want like base maps for one game mode. That's what I want. Besides that, this has been Cheesy Weezy 372 saying, get out of America, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.